Are you over 80 or caring for someone who is? Imagine if I shared 7 stark truths about growing older past 80 that most households rarely discuss openly, but could significantly alter how you plan for this phase of life. Today, I'll uncover the tough facts that health experts witness daily but seldom reveal publicly. By this video's end, you'll know precisely what lies ahead and, more crucially, how to tackle these issues with grace and readiness. Stay tuned, as truth number 4 will totally shift how you perceive aging past 80. Last month, I met Ellen, an 84-year-old lady whose words stayed with me forever. She said, "I wish someone had cautioned me about what truly occurs after 80. Everyone mentions wisdom and experience, but no one readied me for the daily battles I now face." Her candid words prompted me to make this video, as the reality of aging past 80 merits open discussion without fear. Truth 1. Your social network will shrink drastically. Did you know that after the age of 80, most individuals lose about 70% of their social ties? This isn't merely a gloomy figure. It's a health crisis that impacts your physical and mental well-being in unexpected ways. Research from Harvard Medical School shows that seniors past 80 face what experts call social network reduction. This occurs as friends pass away, relatives become preoccupied with their own lives, and mobility challenges make sustaining relationships increasingly difficult. The solitude that follows isn't just emotionally hurtful, it's medically risky. Studies from the Mayo Clinic reveal that severe isolation boosts your depression risk by 40% and hastens cognitive decline by 25%. Your immune system weakens when you're socially detached, making you more prone to infections and diseases. Even your heart suffers, as isolated seniors face a 29% higher risk of heart disease and a 32% greater chance of stroke. This isn't just about feeling blue. It's about your survival and quality of life during your most fragile years. The practical fix demands immediate action and can't wait until you're already lonely. Build multiple layers of social bonds from now on. Join community senior groups, maintain regular contact with neighbors, even if it's just a daily nod or brief chat, and, most importantly, foster connections with people of varying ages. Volunteer at local schools or libraries to connect with younger folks who bring new vitality to your life. Consider getting a pet if your home allows it, as pets offer companionship and a reason to stick to daily routines. Samuel, an 82-year-old retired educator, has joined a local book club and now has friends, ranging in age from 35 to 88. He says this variety shields him from inevitable losses of aging and keeps his mind keen through lively discussions. Other activities you might consider include joining a walking group, participating in activities at your local church or community center, or taking up a new hobby that involves social interaction. Don't delay until tomorrow to bolster your social ties. Reach out to someone today and start creating the network that will support you through your 80s and beyond. Truth 2. Your body will demand constant daily care. Are you ready for the fact that after 80, your body is like a classic car that needs daily upkeep and specialized attention? This isn't about embracing decline. It's about recognizing that thriving in old age requires the active management of multiple health issues simultaneously. The Mayo Clinic notes that people over 80 typically juggle 3 to 4 chronic conditions simultaneously, such as arthritis, heart issues, diabetes, high blood pressure, or vision troubles. What many don't grasp is that managing these conditions becomes almost a part-time job, requiring organization, alertness, and steady daily effort. The difficulty isn't just having multiple health issues, it's how they interact and complicate your daily routine. For instance, arthritis drugs might affect your blood pressure, while diabetes care requires precise timing with heart medications. Vision issues make reading medication labels harder, and balance problems raise your fall risk. When you're already dealing with bone density issues, if you don't stay proactive about coordinating your healthcare, minor problems quickly spiral into major crises that can strip your independence and land you in the hospital. The key to navigating this complex health terrain is setting up what doctors call health maintenance routines. This means booking regular checkups every 3 months instead of waiting for issues to arise. Organizing medications in daily pillboxes to avoid harmful errors, and keeping detailed health logs tracking symptoms, medications, and daily feelings. You also need to build ties with specialists who understand the unique challenges of treating patients over 80 seconds and feel confident advocating for yourself in medical settings. Health maintenance routines also involve regular exercise, a balanced diet, and maintaining mental activity. It's about taking a proactive approach to your health and well-being. Margaret, an 83-year-old former nurse, keeps a simple daily health diary noting her blood pressure, weight, medications taken, and any symptoms or concerns. This thorough record helped her doctor spot a risky drug interaction that could have triggered a stroke, potentially saving her life. Start creating your health maintenance routine this week, as your future independence hinges on the habits you establish today. Truth 3. Financial resources will be stretched beyond your expectations. Have you truly calculated how much money you'll need after 80%, including hidden costs, that financial advisors rarely discuss in depth? This is where many well-prepared seniors get caught off guard by expenses they never foresaw. Economic experts at Johns Hopkins note that healthcare costs alone rise by an average of 300% for people over 80, compared to those in their 60s and early 70s. This sharp increase includes not just obvious medical bills and prescription costs, but also home modifications. For safety, specialized transport when driving safely is no longer possible. Potential care assistance, and medical equipment that insurance doesn't fully cover. The financial challenge grows tougher when you realize your expenses rise just as your ability to earn extra income vanishes completely. Many families learn too late that retirement savings, which seemed ample at 65, become inadequate by 85. It's essential to start planning for these expenses early and consider options like long-term care insurance or setting up a health savings account to help cover these costs. Professional home care can cost $25 to $35 per hour. Assisted living facilities average $4,500 per month, and specialized equipment or home modifications can cost thousands of dollars upfront. If you don't tackle this financial truth while you still have time to adjust, you could face tough choices between getting proper care and preserving your family's inheritance. You might be forced to leave your home before you're emotionally ready, or rely entirely on family members who are unprepared to support your growing needs. This creates stress and guilt for everyone, and can strain family ties when you need support most. The solution requires immediate, honest financial planning that goes beyond typical retirement advice. Schedule a meeting with a financial advisor specializing in senior care costs who has experience working with clients over 80. Explore long-term care insurance now while you're still healthy enough to qualify. Consider downsizing your home before a crisis forces you to, giving you more control and better financial outcomes. Thomas, an 81-year-old retired engineer, sold his large family home at 76 and moved to a smaller, senior-friendly condo. The sale proceeds now cover his rising healthcare and assistance costs without burdening his children. Act now to review your finances with someone who understands the costs of aging after 80. Truth 4. You will lose more autonomy than you anticipate. This truth shocks most people and is the hardest for families to discuss openly. After 80, autonomy isn't lost suddenly in a significant health crisis. It fades gradually, one small freedom at a time, often so slowly you don't notice until significant autonomy is gone. Research from the National Institute on Aging shows that 85% of people over 80 need some daily help, whether with shopping, transport, medication management, meal preparation, housekeeping, or basic personal care. The emotional toll of this gradual loss can be more devastating than physical health issues. The process often starts with small concessions that seem minor or temporary. You may need to stop driving at night due to weaker vision, then avoid driving in bad weather, and eventually stop moving altogether on busy roads. You might ask neighbors for help with heavy grocery bags, then need assistance with all shopping, and then meal preparation. Each step seems reasonable, but together, they mark a significant shift in how you live and make decisions. Many seniors feel like a burden on their families, even when loved ones are happy to help. This feeling can lead to depression, social withdrawal, and reluctance to seek help when truly needed. Some seniors, focused on preserving autonomy, make risky choices, such as driving when it's unsafe, or refusing help with tasks that increase the risk of falls or injuries. The practical approach is to plan your autonomy transition gradually and intentionally, rather than being forced by a crisis. Start accepting help with small non-essential tasks now. Even if you can still manage them, to become more comfortable with assistance and help your family understand your preferences. Research home care, meal delivery, and transport options in your community before urgent needs arise. Laura, an 84-year-old retired librarian, hired a part-time helper for grocery shopping and heavy cleaning 2 years ago. Still, she retained complete control over her schedule, social activities, and personal decisions. She says this balance allows her to feel autonomous while receiving practical support to stay safe and healthy. Begin planning your autonomy transition today, as maintaining dignity and choice requires preparation, not just hope. Truth 5. Your family relationships will shift unexpectedly. Are you ready for how your connections with adult children, grandchildren, and other relatives will change significantly after 80? This aspect of aging catches many families unprepared, creating tension and misunderstandings when support is most vital. Family therapists specializing in elderly issues report that over 60% of families face notable relationship shifts when a member reaches 80. Adult children often grapple with role reversal, as they suddenly find themselves making decisions for parents who were previously the decision makers. These shifts aren't anyone's fault, but are real and can be emotionally painful if not addressed openly. Adult children may become overprotective, making decisions for your benefit without consulting your preferences, or they may worry excessively about your safety, restricting activities you still enjoy and consider safe. On the other hand, some may deny your changing needs and fail to offer help when you need it. Emotional complexity grows when family members disagree about your care needs or abilities. One child might think you need more help, while another insists you're fine and shouldn't be coddled. These disputes can create family conflicts that add stress and hinder getting the support you need. Without open family communication and clear boundaries, these changes can lead to feelings of guilt, resentment, hurt, and emotional distance. When family support is crucial for your health and happiness, the solution is regular, proactive family conversations, not just during crises. Schedule monthly family meetings or calls to discuss concerns, expectations, and plans openly and transparently. Be clear about your wishes while you can still communicate them. Robert, an 82-year-old retired mechanic, holds monthly family dinners to discuss his aging openly. His son James says these talks eliminate guesswork about his father's needs, strengthening family bonds instead of creating tension. Schedule a family talk this week to address relationship changes before they spark conflict. Truth 6. Mental clarity requires daily effort to sustain. Do you realize that after 80, maintaining cognitive sharpness isn't automatic or guaranteed? It demands the same consistent daily effort as physical exercise does for muscle strength. This critical truth is often overlooked until seniors begin to notice changes in their memory, focus, or decision-making abilities. Neurologists at Johns Hopkins confirm that significant cognitive decline after the age of 80 isn't inevitable, but preventing it requires deliberate effort and specific daily practices to keep your brain sharp. The brain needs constant stimulation, meaningful social interaction, and regular mental challenges to function optimally. Many mistakenly believe that forgetting names, losing focus in conversations, or struggling with new information is just a regular part of aging, and accept it passively. However, research shows that much of what is considered normal cognitive decline is preventable with proper mental exercise, social engagement, and lifestyle choices that support brain health. throughout your 80s and beyond. The consequences of not actively maintaining mental sharpness go beyond forgetfulness or occasional confusion. Cognitive decline affects your ability to make decisions about healthcare, finances, and living arrangements, making you vulnerable to scams or financial exploitation. It impacts your independence and may hasten the need for supervised care or family intervention. Most importantly, cognitive decline affects your sense of self and can lead to depression, anxiety, and social withdrawal. The practical solution is to create a daily mental fitness routine as vital as taking medication or eating healthily. Read challenging material requiring focus and critical thinking, not just light or familiar content. Engage in complex conversations with diverse people who introduce new ideas. Learn new skills to form new neural connections, like using technology, studying a language, or mastering a new craft or hobby. Alice, an 85-year-old former teacher, spends 45 minutes daily on challenging crossword puzzles and reads one non-fiction book every 2 weeks. She also volunteers as a literacy tutor, keeping her mind engaged while helping others. Start your mental fitness routine tomorrow, as consistency matters more than intensity for cognitive independence. Truth 7. You must defend your rights more fiercely than ever. Here's the harsh truth no one wants to discuss openly. But you must prepare for, after 80, some will treat you as invisible, incompetent, or less deserving of respect and attention. You must be ready to advocate strongly to ensure proper treatment and maintain your dignity. This isn't universal, and many will treat you respectfully. But age discrimination and dismissive attitudes are common enough that you need strategies to protect yourself. Medical researchers at the Mayo Clinic document that seniors over 80 often receive lower quality care compared to younger patients. Healthcare providers may spend less time listening, attribute symptoms to aging without proper investigation, or make treatment decisions without fully explaining the options. Service providers may speak to your adult children instead of you, assume you can't grasp complex information, or dismiss your complaints as unimportant. Family members, despite their good intentions, may make decisions on your behalf without consulting your wishes. Well-meaning children may override your preferences about where you live, how you spend time, or what risks you're willing to accept for independence and quality of life. If you don't learn to advocate effectively, you risk losing control over medical decisions, financial choices, living arrangements, and daily activities that shape your dignity. The solution is to develop assertive aging skills to maintain respect and control when others diminish your voice. Prepare written lists of questions before medical appointments and ensure all are answered clearly. Bring a trusted advocate to necessary appointments if needed, but ensure they support you, not speak on your behalf. Communicate your preferences and boundaries to family and providers. And don't accept dismissive or disrespectful treatment. Edward A.N., 81-year-old, retired businessman, brings a prepared list of questions to medical appointments and seeks second opinions when concerns aren't addressed. He says this assertive approach leads to better care, respectful treatment, and greater confidence in medical decisions. Practice advocating for yourself now, as your voice, preferences, and dignity matter more than ever after 80. These 7 truths about aging after 80 aren't meant to scare you, but to equip you realistically for what lies ahead so you can face these challenges with confidence and grace. The difference between seniors who flourish after 80 and those who merely endure often lies in honest preparation, realistic expectations, and proactive planning. Remember, social bonds require deliberate effort. Healthcare becomes a daily focus. Financial planning must cover rising costs. Autonomy fades gradually. Family ties evolve and require open communication. Mental clarity demands active upkeep. And strong self-advocacy is vital for respect and proper care. If this video helped you grasp what to expect after 80 and how to prepare, please give it a thumbs up and share it with other seniors or adult children who need this candid perspective. In the comments, share which of these truths surprised you most, or describe your own experiences with aging after 80. Your insights could help others prepare more effectively for their aging journey.